Welcome back to Task Force Podcast, an airsoft podcast made by the airsofters for the airsofters.
What is going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode Task Force Podcast. I'm your host, Snake, joined by my co-host,
Nasty. Awkward on the mic.
Most
always.
Definitely. And today, of course, it is just a show of us. It's just us, being us, doing stupid shit, talking
doing
about
whatever,
stupid shit.
man. Talking about whatever, doing whatever.
So, yeah. We did put questions on Instagram, though.
Yes.
Want to know what people wanted to hear about from us, because
Damn it. It keeps fucking rocking, man.
whoa.
Okay. I think we're good.
Do you feel good now?
I feel fine because I can't stand that. Just like,
Maybe it's not rocking. Maybe it's just you.
that's a big possibility. Unfortunately.
But anyway, we put questions on the Instagram. Maybe we used up our live notification for the day. Maybe YouTube was like, we already said they were live earlier.
I don't know because it popped up the first time, but
not this time.
second time, right.
I don't know. But hopefully people are like,
We understand what time it is.
I see what
so
time
we
it
will be
is.
there. Right.
So they'll be here.
Well, I know one won't.
Mom.
Yeah.
Mom said,
Better decisions.
fuck y'all. I'm better than you. I'm better than this. I got better things to do my Saturday night.
Basically.
Yeah. And she was like, I'm doing other shit.
I'm fucking out.
Just call Mom. And she'd be like,
Mom, what the fuck?
I feel betrayed.
I am betrayed.
You're betraying me.
Damn. Better be two then.
I mean, if you want to, because
Please don't.
show is
What
going to
up?
be
What up?
pure cancer.
No, this show is always fucking cancer. But you know what? It's fine.
Yeah.
Because we
So-
got... Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No?
I was going to say,
It doesn't even matter now.
welcome to Task Force Podcast. So, no, I was going to say, we earlier we went live, but it was because I didn't realize what time it was, but it was also
He
to
was an
test shit.
hour early.
It was also to test shit, so
That still
but-
probably doesn't work.
I mean, it
It
works.
doesn't,
It
I
seems to
swear
be
to God.
working. Seems to be working. Everything seems to be working. Seems to be working.
Yeah.
So we actually put it on our story on Instagram.
Dude, listen.
It's-
You ever do some stupid shit.
that is legitimately
Literally.
what our test.
Right, we sit here
Look
for
like.
about 30 to an hour fucking off, and then this
Just-
guy goes slider bar with music,
Yeah.
and that just irritated the shit
Yeah,
out of me.
It's gold. It was golden. Should I pull it up?
No,
Should I pull it up?
you no need to.
I could pull it up.
Co-
We could
Okay,
all
because
watch
on
it together.
Instagram, on the computer, blasts it. So I'm pre-turning it down.
I'm
Headphone
turning
warning.
it down.
Headphone warning.
The chat will tell us if we should pull it up and watch it all together.
I don't think chat cares.
I think the chat. I think will
chat
say,
can just go pick up their phone.
I think the chat will say, "What if they're on their phone right now and they want to enjoy it with us?"
Fuck them. No, I'm pulling. We can pull it up. We can pull it up.
Drop a lick my balls nasty in the chat, because damn.
Let's see
Let's
it.
see
Okay,
it.
zombie
Oh,
wants it.
So there it is. Let's see.
Wow,
let's
you did
see.
that?
I did that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Here we go. Show screen. We'll see if we can get it. I don't know if it'll play the audio.
It's
though.
right there.
Ah,
It's gonna be
yes,
loud as
yes.
fuck. I promise.
What? It doesn't give you the option.
go to the fucking.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Let's do a dance record.
Oh,
See, it's loud as shit.
I want to hear what it sounds like. No, I just want to see what it sounds like.
as fuck.
I mean, it's pretty loud.
You do play airsoft.
It's a banger, though. Sounds a fucking
Yeah, shit.
banger.
What's our Twitch name? Task Force _podcast. I'm pissed off by this point. Control zoom in. You're terrible at this. So if you go look at it, you can see me just you fucked up eagerly
Off of the
wanting him
slider
to stop
this
doing
big.
it. I don't know what
Podcast.
that is about.
This is our normal. This is what we do. This is
And
pre-show.
chatting for your internet going out, fuck them.
My poor ass doesn't have a decent computer. See, I'm on my phone.
Decent
See?
computer.
I mean,
What up, Baxter?
if you had a shitty computer and watching this
It's-
show, probably make it look better.
It probably would. It
Probably
probably this show probably runs better on your shittier computer.
I just realized.
Are those muffins?
I just realized. Yeah, they were. Peep the Charger on the Instagram. Didn't
Oh
even
yeah, that shit's mean.
notice. That's
The
a free.
3-carb
That's a
blower.
free shout out for Dodge Charger Nation.
Yeah, fuck them.
So, But anyway, we had questions from you guys.
We did.
Well, requests. I had a question. You guys submitted requests or things that we should talk about.
GTE, VVTI.
I don't know. It's got gasoline and twin turbos.
And
it will and it will decimate all after you get about $10,000 worth of parts.
I was
overnight
about to
from
say,
Japan.
not stock. You can 2 JZ swap anything. 1 JZ, RB.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So, questions from Instagram from the posts. Let's see. What did we have? Because I don't remember. What the?
Oh, shout out Snake for building these gear racks.
Oh yeah, you like that?
It's my idea.
Shafancy. Let's see. First question. What was the question? It was, what kind of topics would you like to see us cover? Because there's nothing worse than Task Force podcast covering something.
No, literally, listen. You have the unapproved, it doesn't matter stamp when we talk about sell something, right? So
It doesn't matter.
I could grab this mag off my vest and talk about it for 15 minutes, and it'd be the best product in the world, and literally their sales go down.
Yes.
That's about how this goes.
Nasty slap some stamp of approval on it, and now it's just a piece of turd. Just
Trash.
doesn't even get the label shit. It's turd.
Turd.
But anyway, the first question was, why do companies copy each other instead of trying to be innovative? And this was from Zombie, actually, I believe. Let me just double check it.
It doesn't matter what you want. That's right.
Yeah. Kind of. No.
Listen.
Yes, Zombie.
I make this.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Uh-huh.
You take that idea. You make this. It fucking works.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Okay? Then all these other fuck bags go, shit. They buy that from you, scrap it apart, figure
Mm-hmm.
out why it works the way it works, and then they put their own ideas and shit into it.
Mm-hmm.
Then they sell the same product. It's GoPro. And then GoPro, all of a sudden, he has all these other action camera competitors, right? It's
Mohawk.
motherfucking Mohawk, okay? So it's. I already forgot the question, but it's unfortunate. It's just the way it is.
I think it is unfortunate that people can't come up with something that is unique and their own and original. But at this point, we've been around at least making technology and coming up with things since
Right.
2000 years ago, some shit, whatever. Before that,
It's hard though because making something that's original and the likelihood of it's never been drafted, made
Right.
physical is becoming smaller and smaller and smaller because whenever I think of something that I've never
Movies
heard of before,
is a good thing for that. They're remaking movies like a mother right now. Nobody has original movies because everything's done.
right.
But when people make something, when you can copy it and you just copy it and you stop there, you're a dick.
You're not progressing.
That's a cash
the-
cow. That's
Right.
all that was.
So if I made something and you said, "Wow, I think I can make that even better,"
Right. Here's the flaws.
come to me and show me what I did wrong, and that's how partnerships start.
Right.
That's how world taking over companies like Kroger
Yeah.
and all them
Yeah, but
make it happen.
that's not capitalism. I'm going to capitalize on your not seeing what this could do.
You could do that. You could be like, "Wow, this block is cool, but I'm going to stain it and sell it for $5 more."
Right.
Boom.
Right. Exactly.
But I got what I needed out of it by you buying it from me.
Exactly.
Or
right.
they just steal it,
You're
make
kind
their
of a
own
win-win.
version.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
But also the same thing happens in Milsim. You have, if you've attended a Milsim event at this point, it's a copy, right?
Of everything. Just with
Of anything. The original guy who came up with the Milsim event made the event, and there was a copy, and then people started making Milsim events after and applying their own twist. It's the same thing we're talking about. It's a copy, but they're not doing it name for name,
Right.
event for event, place for place. It's making it your own and putting twists on it.
Right.
If you can do that, now you're making a product that's similar but not quite the same. Some people would say it's a copy. Like there's a lot of talks right now. Kicking Mustang, I guess, is having something with the company who makes his ghillie suits. I don't know. I don't really follow Kicking Mustang all that much. He seems all right, but he also seems kind of like pissy about a lot of stuff, but I don't really know.
maybe he's just pissed.
But anyway, company kind of screwed him over. I get that. They're making the same type of product. I wouldn't have expected anything less. I would have saw it as a time. Give it some time. What's going to happen? This is going to happen. It's going to come along, and the company's going to start doing it because they can cut the middleman out.
Right.
They don't have to put my name on it, and they can make money.
Yep.
It's shitty, but that's business. That's
the way it is.
you should always approach that shit looking at it like, when is it going to happen? Not is it going to happen?
Right.
And so,
See, like I said earlier, you can look at us the same. We're doing something that has been done before,
yeah,
but we're making it ours, and by making it ours is making it original content.
right.
So
We've done what? Holy shit. We're at like, I don't know, 45 episodes or something now, I think. I don't even know. I quit counting now.
after 5, I lose track.
But, you know, there's a ton of other podcasts out there, and that's the thing about being creative is you can take something that you enjoy and you like and make it your own. So it's like same
Right.
thing with like, I'm finding that a lot with going out and doing photography is like, I'll see somebody who has this idea and it's super fucking cool. And you try to recreate it in a sense, but it ends up being your own because what you think is interesting is different than what they thought was
Right.
interesting, but you took the same idea and applied
Right.
it.
I agree.
It's the same thing in business, I feel like. I think people just take it too seriously. Now, like I said, if that guy copies product for product, thing for thing, name for name,
Right.
maybe says my gun wrap versus his gun wrap, and doesn't innovate it or change it or make it better or offer something different, that's a cash grab. That guy is a fucking asshole.
You're a
and
bitch.
You're always going to have those people in the world,
Right.
no matter what you do.
Yeah.
So that
Be
was
your
why
own-
my response was what my response was
Right.
in the
Be
Instagram.
your own unique style.
Yeah.
Quoted by Baxter.
Right.
So
Be
he's
your
correct.
own unique style.
Be a flower,
Yes.
okay? And the wind
Let's see.
on a spring day.
I will be in and out for a few. Just pulled a turkey leg and chicken breast out of the Traeger. Wow.
Wow, zombie, you got to try to flex with your Traeger, bud. You should
Put it in the mail. Put it in the mail. Send me some.
I want some mayo.
Freeze dry it. Send it.
Freeze dry.
Send it.
Overnight that bitch, so it's thawed by the time it gets here.
Problem is R&D for new stuff is very expensive.
Sure. If
yes,
it's made in
and-
America.
Yes and no. Also at the same time, it depends upon the product. It depends upon what is you're making. But if it's like a gun wrap, for instance, we're just using this with some hot glue and some fucking other shit, you could make it different. Try it, see what happens, and that's R&D technically. With a podcast, you could go and make it live and try a different lens, and that's R&D technically. I mean,
Yeah, but you did have to purchase that lens to test that. So I get what he's saying. It can get expensive.
it can be, but
Yeah.
we also could have done other things. Like we had the lights that was
Yeah.
a lot cheaper.
Yeah.
And so that was something we were like, oh wow, that's moving in the right direction. So
Right.
we kept it.
Oh, I'm
We
squeezing a
did.
nut.
We
Fuck.
had the TV, then we had the sign. So
Yeah.
then, like, it's like you try things, man. I don't know.
It's
You just,
evolution. If you can continue to evolutionize a idea or your idea, cool. But if you're gonna grab someone's dick and just hold it, never gets good. You got to start working on your project, dog.
you gotta work it.
You just got to keep going.
If you work it, it might change a little.
It might change. Might
It's a
innovate.
little-
Might
gets
grow.
Gets a little,
It might grow.
a little bigger.
A little bigger.
And then eventually, you get the money shot. And you make money.
Sleep.
I don't know how we turned that into a sex thing, but
Hey, you took it. I stopped.
call sign dad asks setup for different game types.
No one cares about speedballers or whatever you call them. And we've seen what Shatton does the hardcore, and we go down to me, who's kind of like at the bottom of the barrel. We'll just wear anything.
Jeans
Right.
and a hoodie and that.
I'm golden. I'm happy. Or
Right.
you get people up here that are Shatton, who are just like God level. You walk up and like, oh my God, Spetsnaz, goddamn, Kai guy.
KSK.
Yeah, we're playing airsoft.
Put your
You
German
know?
balls on my face.
sweaty balls.
I can agree that there's different things like, but as far as like setups, so
Okay,
like I don't think they necessarily mean just
you mean
kit.
like guns? Guns?
Yeah. So like
Boots?
no. So like put it in perspective. You could get. We're playing town.
Okay.
Are you running the saw?
Yes.
We're playing Hamburger Hill.
Uh-huh.
Are you running the saw?
Yes.
See, so Nasty doesn't do different setups.
Well, when you only own one.
Well, what I'm
gun.
saying is like when you had
Oh, would I just go with pistol on town
Right.
because it's smaller and
Right.
I lose the rig
Right.
and I put all my mags in my pocket. Okay. Fair.
see, so like me when I was playing CQB at the hospital.
Right.
I want to meet you.
Yeah, neither do I. And he's on 5 bros. We've met the dude. He's at least this much taller than me.
He is very
He's
big.
fucking tall.
No, if like when I was playing at the hospital indoor field we had
Right.
here, so I had at the time I actually had a parasaw,
Right.
An
You had the
MP5.
MP5. Yeah, the MP5.
an M4, an M16, and I also had
You got a Glock.
I had pistols. I had a couple
Yeah.
pistols, a Glock, a USP, Glock 26.
Springers.
I had no, they were all gas blowback actually. KJ Works.
Springers.
They weren't Elite Force because that wasn't a thing. They were all knockoff Glocks.
Yeah.
They weren't Glocks. They were cocks.
Busting loads, bro.
Busting loads, white loads. And then I had what the fuck? I had the gas blowback Scar. That's what I had. All
No,
at the
that
same
was
time.
after the hospital. You weren't playing the hospital because I came around way before you got that Scar. Way
Oh, yeah.
before you got that Scar.
I don't know what the other gun was then.
I'm sure you had another one, but
The 416. That's what it was. I had
What
all
up,
camo
Sour?
416.
What up, Sour?
But anyway, so when we were playing at the hospital, I preferred to actually run the MP5. It was small, it's compact, it was
sense.
good to get through the door.
Yeah.
Or if I wanted to go like scouting, I guess you could say, like
Scout
get
the
ahead of everybody.
hallways and
Yeah,
fucking.
I typically was running a pistol, and I would take off my chest rig, ditch
Yep.
it, and wear just my
Yep.
belt with my holster.
Woo.
Thank you for following. I wear my pistol, my holster, and stuff my pants with mags or
Right.
whatever, because there was only like the shitty Velcro top mag
Mm-hmm.
holders at the time that we didn't have a
Right.
fancy fucking.
Because didn't we used to cut those off?
Yeah,
the
I used to
flaps,
cut 'em
so
off.
they would look like that.
Yeah, so those ones are actually tucked behind because I like I like being able to
And we're not rating you, by
keep
the
this
way.
in between. Keep this in between, so that way I could cover them whenever I wanted to cover them. So you can actually
Yes.
tuck it. But those are in for dual mag
I hope
pouches,
Tucking's important,
flap top, and you can tuck it.
depending on where you're going.
So you can go straight taco, or you can go straight dongo, right?
Yeah. Sure.
You were thinking about something and we're not even paying attention.
I
That's cool.
wasn't, but I understand what you were
face.
saying.
We can put a mushroom stamp on the sad face.
We could.
Then it wouldn't be sad anymore. It'd have to be excited.
Yeah. Task
Yeah.
Force Dick.
Task Force Dicks, dude.
Yeah. But no,
see?
you're right.
Innovation. We should make a mushroom stamp patch. That way, if you go somewhere, some guy's an asshole, mushroom stamp him. Fuck that guy. I'm going to start working on that after this episode.
That's a Task Force product.
Yeah.
So
If you take that
It's our
idea,
idea.
you're just a copying asshole. So,
I get 10% of the earnings.
So we're
It's
all
on
clear.
video. You've already made that okay. I'll go to my lawyer.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
he's right. I would not go play town with my saw. The old version of it. The new version of it, I would. You're
Right.
correct.
Right.
Okay.
What would you have picked if you were to go play town?
Out of
And
the
had-
guns I have,
Had any other option besides your saw?
oh,
anything.
to play town
Anything.
off the top, MP5. Okay. Now whether it's battery, gas,
Whatever.
any of that bullshit, whatever. The high speed low drag chest and like 82 mags.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Just a chest rig or like a
No, just one of
vest.
those like X clip.
P90? Baxter,
No,
why
you're fired.
you're downgrading yourself? Don't do that.
I don't know which version of the P90 though. The 5,
It doesn't matter because they're all trash.
your mom,
I hate the P90.
especially the American version.
You know who likes the
16-inch
P90?
barrel.
You know who likes the P90?
Baxter.
People who are like, Stargate's awesome.
Baxter, bro, he just held a shit on you, bro.
I did not like
No.
Stargate
No,
either.
This is the reason why people
Damn
like
it.
P90s. They've played too much Call of Duty. No one
Yes.
actually likes the P90.
Bro, I can't say anything though because G36 was my shit Call of Duty.
No, they present Call of Duty presented you to these guns, you know? So
Right.
you are basing the use and functionality of a gun off a video game.
The P90's fine. The mags were just bad. You were like 90% true on that shit.
Yeah, the other
Shitting.
10% is P90 sucks. With
Did
those
you know?
mags.
Did you know that Shitten had actually won in the Christmas giveaway? Won the Dynamic Fuzz giveaway,
Uh-huh.
and was like, "Oh, I forgot to tell you guys, this is a different name, so that way Nasty can call me Shitten."
What?
Oh my god, never mind.
I
mind.
didn't understand that. He won it, and then
It's fine. It's fine. The story was lost on you.
you hit me so random. Like you can't hit me random like that.
By the way, if you were a part of the Christmas giveaway special, thank you for
Yeah.
being there. The prizes all went and got mailed out. I think everybody received them this week. A lot of the pistols went out. Got pictures of those back. Everybody said they were fucking awesome. Thank you guys for taking part of that.
Yeah.
And thank you again to everybody who put in for that, because that's awesome for the airsoft community. And hopefully this year, 2021, we can make the Airsoft Christmas special even more special.
We could just not give you anything.
I mean, we could just mushroom stamp you with the patches, mushroom stamp patches.
Do you imagine? Shat
Baxter
wakes
was
up.
down. He was like, that would be
Dude,
a badass patch.
Baxter wants anything we give, and I'm willing to give it to him.
Sometimes on this show, there's small things that happen that I'm like, oh, that's a really good idea. And you know, the bad part is, right, I forget about it. And then I don't ever rewatch the show. So I've probably dropped all these good ideas.
That someone else is making money on. Basically.
They're like, oh, watch the show. What's a good fucking idea? Fucking, they'll never know. They'll never know. He doesn't even know. But you're welcome for the Christmas special.
No, thank you.
We wanted to do something special for you and you guys tuning in. You guys made it huge, dude. It was like 50, 60 people on that live.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
We turned up.
It was
Gave money
awesome.
away. Gave guns, patches, cards. It was good.
Yeah, it was.
Next
good.
time it'll be his rig and rifle.
Next question was in-game tactics. Don't get shot.
Don't be a fucking dick.
It just depends how many people you have. I feel like when we were just Nasty and we typically would flank most of the time.
Oh, dude, we were a squad. Bro, we were a squad when we played. Okay, we're big dudes.
Yeah.
But we can creep and lurk. And I ain't no killer. But don't push me. Okay? Because I'll fuck your shit up. We played hard. We had a very different style for our environment at Frog Holler, so.
Yeah. No, I think we
No.
we used to flank a lot most of the time and use like small unit tactics. Just try to be quiet.
Because it was just
work our
me and
way
you.
around the enemy, pick them off from behind, so that way nobody knew we were there. Like I said, small unit tactics. Not talking most of the time, using hand signals. Actually, we really preferred the movement in CQB because you're close and it was fun to practice. But unfortunately, there's nowhere to play here CQB, so it never really got put to good use, except for at Oklahoma Invasion when we were like, oh, we get to stack and go into the church. And you go into the church and you're like, oh, it's empty.
Well,
Lame.
we used when they would combine fields. Like tires,
Town, Hamburger Field,
Junkyard. Tires, Hamburger Hill, Junkyard, and Town, bro. For me, you, since it was just us on the team back then, bro, we were deadly. We were two big ass guys, fucking snakes, dude.
Yeah, and then we started getting what we had. We had Thumper,
Fluffy.
we had Fluffy,
Fluffy.
We had Fluffy. We had Russia. We had there was another dude. I can't remember his name.
He was young.
He was young. He was very young. But dude, I mean, we got up to eventually we had a team of like 7. And at that point then you're doing like you're breaking off into 2 small man squads, and you could have one squad of guys go and push.
Right.
That way they're really kind of drawing the fire and laying it on them heavy. And then you'd have another small squad hit either the other flank or set up an L-shaped ambush. Like there's little things we used to do.
But
Mainly,
most of the time, run and gun.
yeah, most of the time run and gun, try not to get shot, secure the area,
Especially
hold
after
it.
we got the saw. After we got the saw, our dynamic changed heavily.
Yeah.
We went from a sneak and make shit happen to run and gun to hold this fucking area down and call it good.
I think it really just depends, like I said, what you're playing with, how many guys you have,
And who you're with.
what the objective is. So it's really hard to give you in-game tactics other than I would tell you, if you go to YouTube, There's actually a lot of things on YouTube you can watch, and if you dig deep enough, you can find like Navy SEAL tactics, where they talk about covering while bounding and a bunch of shit like that, dude. Some really cool stuff from like probably early 2000s.
That still work. Who was the team when we got to Pennsylvania? Right off the bat, first day they were training. Who was that? Wasn't that
that I
One
went out
Legion?
and recorded?
Yeah.
That was North Michigan Mall Cops.
The Mall Cops. That was beautiful.
Yes.
It's been years since I've seen guys do that.
Right.
Like, and it was great. They just didn't give a fuck. They used it was good. Mall Cops, shout out.
Oh, no, you're good. Yes, thank you. The gear stands are fancy.
Yes. I know.
So fancy.
Great.
I wanted to get the gear up so where you guys could see it. That way, if anything ever changes, you see it.
I don't know. We could, yeah.
Yeah, and it gives us an option to kind of talk about our gear. So if you have questions about our gear, you can ask why it is the way it is.
I'm gonna hang my saw right here. My saw is gonna be hung right here. Yeah.
Well, your M16's there.
Yeah.
M4's there.
Mine's long and black.
Mark 18. So if you guys want some good tactics as a QB, Project Gecko has some great stuff on the UF Pro channel. Yes, Project Gecko does have some really good things. Go check them out. They actually do have some quality stuff. I've watched quite a bit of it.
See? Shouting on it.
But small tactics, small unit tactics, mainly what we were using at the time. Not big unit tactics, it was small unit tactics.
Yeah.
Because we only have a small unit. Both.
Later, bro.
You get it.
I do.
You get it. Both units are small.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do.
Okay. Just making sure.
Later.
Let's see here.
Go
MT6
with fluff.
MT6 Airsoft. Meme Team 6. And by the way, if you're not following them on Instagram, go check them out.
You need to.
Those guys are really awesome. Every single one of them, awesome dudes. They help us actually take care of the our Task Force podcast Discord, which again, if you're not a part of the Discord, get in there and talk some shit because that's what it is about. We're Airsoft.
Yes.
We're Airsoft, and if you can't take having shit talk to you, then apparently you don't play Airsoft because that's literally...
Or you're just a bitch.
Right.
Honestly.
That's literally pretty much the only thing you do during the reload times when you're in the staging area.
And just in real life.
Right.
If I'm in your Discord, I'm talking shit, I'm going to talk shit. If I'm in your face talking shit, I'm going to talk shit. Now, are you a pussy?
Do you realize it's a joke?
Pussy?
But anyway, they said how you guys got your call signs, how you guys met, and when was your first
kiss?
Yeah.
Oh, God. That was magical. I remember the tree. I can take you to the location right now.
So,
Brokeback Mountain.
How you guys got your call signs. I think we've talked about it a little bit before, but honestly, how I got my call sign was... My name's Jake, and Snake rhymes, and Jake the Snake was a prolific wrestler. And so people call you Jake the Snake, and then so eventually it just stuck. But then also Metal Gear Solid was out when I was younger, and that was like the most badass game I had played. And so Snake Plissken, Escape from LA, like Snake. So then the numbers 2615 is... 2 is my favorite number and also the number that I wear when I play hockey.
Yeah.
6 was the number I was at the time because in high school, if the number's assigned to somebody and you playing for the travel league, you couldn't get to pick. They just gave you a number. So I had 6, so 26. And then at 15, I think was the first time I ever had made a username. So 2615. Weird how that works out, huh?
I don't care. So, yeah. You should say thank you. I think I had remembered it's one of two things.
Uh-huh.
Back in the day when I first got my first Xbox. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I had some randomly given to you name, right? Well, I started getting really good at MW2 because that was the first game I personally owned. And at one point, one of the guys I became friends with online sent him weird pictures because he kept asking. It was weird. He's like, bro, you're just nasty as fuck at this game. Boom. Big X, small X, N4, S7Y, small X, big X. That was my main
Razors
for years. And then I just carried that over to everything. And because me and you were sitting there like, bro, you need a call sign.
Right.
And I was like, I don't know. You're like, what's your Xbox tag?
Yeah.
I'm like, nasty.
Yeah.
He goes, boom.
This was the days of the forums.
Way back then. Yeah.
So you would, here in Wichita, we would have the Wichita Airsoft forums. So you get on there, you'd be talking. This is where you buy, sell, trade things. Yep. Then we talk about games, post pictures from games, blah, blah, blah. If you've been in Airsoft long enough, you know the forums have been...
It was cancer.
Something that's been going on for a long time. And so we got on there and my name was Snake, of course, on there.
Right.
And his name, he needed to make one when he started playing Airsoft. So I helped him kind of figure that out. Nasty. So
yep.
they just kind of stuck. But here, so like you'd be talking to somebody and you wouldn't know who the fuck it was. And they'd be like, oh, who are you? And you'd be like, oh, I'm Snake. And they'd be like, oh, okay. Yeah. I'm what was that fucking Prometheus or whatever fucking that guy's name was.
Sure.
You know, so or Grandpa.
Matter of fact, I knew your call sign years before I would ever find out your real name.
Right. Like Gunny here in town, still Gunny. I don't know his real name.
I have never figured out his name, and it's been
fucking day.
16 years.
Yeah. I don't know Grandpa's name either.
No.
So
Russia. I forgot his name.
Back in 56K modem days. Yeah.
Basically.
Dude.
I remember
The
getting
forums
my
were
first,
the shit, though.
I remember my very first email address, and I still use it to this day.
Dude. And you know what's really funny is when you actually stop and take an outside look at Airsoft now versus back then, the forums, right?
Yeah.
What was the one thing that I could point out more than anything was that
Toxicity.
Dudes were so negative about everything.
Oh my God.
They hated on young kids coming in and playing Airsoft.
That's true.
They were complete fucking dicks to them. They didn't want to help them out. They didn't want to do anything. And so it made me so mad, dude. And I was like, probably like 14, 15 at the time. And so my goal was to get a team together, just fucking decimate all, right? And we had a local team here that was full of a bunch of ex-Marines and cops, and so they knew their stuff. You know, they're pretty good. But they would just slaughter everybody, the rental kids, everybody. And so I started working on this. I had a team called the Knights.
Yeah.
I ended up joining this team with somebody else. I didn't really want to, but I thought it'd be good. It wasn't good. Didn't work out. Left that. Made my own team. Met Nasty. Was like, yo, we can do this. We became really, really cool. Shit, at this time, I think this is like fucking like 07.
Dude, I didn't even have my own kit yet when I met this guy.
Right.
So
Then we started playing, you know, and it's just the two of us. And now people are starting to know this is Snake and Nasty, and they know we can go and we can kind of
do
fuck some shit up.
Yeah.
So then we're like, dude, there's two of us. Obviously, you only got to have more than one guy to make a team. So
we just ran it.
Task Force 141. People were like, oh, how original. You stole the name.
I don't care.
We played Modern Warfare 2 like nobody else's.
I played it religiously.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so Task Force 141 was born.
Yep.
Eventually, I think the name actually changed to Task Force Black. And people still, it doesn't matter what you do, people always get mad about it. They're like, but there's a real Task Force Black. And they would flip out about shit.
Right.
And we actually had this, like, we had these badass, like, berets.
Yeah. I still have the pins
maroon berets. Yeah. I have it in the safe, actually. You guys always want to know what's in the safe. Stuff. The maroon beret is
old
in
school
there.
Stuff, yeah.
And we had made a custom, like put together a patch, bunch of stuff, pins.
We have to find that picture of us standing out on tires. You take the Modern Warfare 2 box front cover guy, the picture of their rendered soldier. We were to the T that motherfucker.
Yes.
M4s, silencers, 203s, the gear, the multicam, the helmets, the shit. Bro, we were them motherfuckers. Went to invasions, showed them motherfuckers that two guys out of Kansas can do.
Right.
What a whole team can do just by ourselves.
And making, like, that's why I always tell people is like, if you want to make your team good, if you want people to know who your team is, if you want to blah, 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 one, be helpful to the community.
Yeah.
I didn't care how old you were.
Sucker.
Right. I didn't care how old you were. There was no age limit on our team. If you
age, race, nothing.
If you were 12 and you could listen and do what somebody was asking you to do and think about what you were doing and apply it, I wanted you on our team because you were useful.
Make your own
could
decisions.
Be good.
Yes.
And so, help the community, help people grow and make the community better. That's what's really important. Hence Task Force Podcast. Continuing to grow the community, make it better. That's the number one thing you should start your team on. Number two, go out there and play a solid game and be an honorable player. Call your hits. Don't be a fucking dick. Don't go across the field yelling at somebody, tell them to call their hits. Just shoot them some more. Whatever. Somebody eventually will see it. Make it undoubtedly known that they are definitely dead. Grenade the shit out of them.
Get your saw LMG gunner on your team, or a kid who just wants to dump ammo because he's playing airsoft, and tell him to shoot that dude.
Right.
Nonstop.
Like,
we'll get it done.
And then when you're off the field, carry that same respectfulness. Yeah. Like, these three things are going to stand out more than anything for your airsoft team, and people will get to know you.
Now, do not get me wrong. We've had our issues.
Right.
I was that young prick who would piss him the fuck off. He was that old asshole that pissed me the fuck off, And then there was, years of little to maybe no contact.
Right.
And I still feel like even if that happened again, unfortunately, if that did happen again, I'd still pick up the phone every time you called.
Right.
Right. Anything you needed, you're the homie.
Having differences and being able to work through them is what makes a team a team. Like, if you can't fucking get along with somebody, then I don't know what the fuck
man
you're
up. Jake, I have an issue with you. Stephen, what is that? Blah, blah, blah. Okay, let's figure this out. And if we can't, maybe that's just something that we don't worry about. Right. And if it's team ruining, I guess you could just be on your way. I mean, fuck off.
Approach everything like grown fucking men. Hot take: bullying / gatekeeping in certain instances is helpful for the sport.
You're right.
Sometimes.
Now, if I'm showing you heat because I'm backing him up,
right,
I can understand.
Right.
But I'm not gonna go. I will keyboard warrior the fuck out of you to back somebody before I would do that to hurt you.
If you have a new kid coming in to play airsoft and he has the mag out of the gun, but has his finger on the trigger in the gun, in the picture. Okay? This is one I saw a lot.
Yeah.
You don't need to go so fucking hard on the kid. Like, bro, if you push somebody really far, like, they're just not going to want to play, and they're going to view it as like, wow, everybody here is a fucking dick. Like, hey, next time you see him, bring it up. Send him a private message, but you don't got to keep going. It really just depends upon the situation. Gatekeeping and bullying can sometimes be helpful. Like, if you frown upon somebody for not calling their hit because they saw it, and you calling them out is what you would call bullying, fine. Yes.
Sure.
Hey,
fuck you.
I saw you. You weren't calling your hits, dude. This is an honorable game. You can't be doing that shit. You got to call your fucking hits. Like, otherwise,
your mom's fat.
Otherwise, stuff like that's going to happen. I don't know what to tell you. Call your hits. Walk away. Be a man. That's all I can tell you. Like, sometimes bullying, gatekeeping is the way to go.
Right.
Yes.
But then you come bully the wrong motherfucker, I may be 7 years younger than you, but you'll find out, motherfucker, because someday I don't forget that shit. And I'm not the type to run away.
You might just get butt stroked.
Hard. With a fucking spoon.
Of course, don't get in a fist fight on the fields like that.
Oh.
Also, really bad for your team.
Yeah,
Definitely
dude. I mean,
really bad.
It's pretty cool.
But anyway, that was kind of how we met, how we got our call signs, and when you guys
whole
first
different
kissed, it was in the wilderness,
It was.
and that's the name of a field here
Yeah.
locally. So it was in the not the name of the field, but a AO
Section
on the field.
of the field.
Yeah.
It was pretty intense.
It was.
It was just after the start of a game.
Was.
I just grabbed him by his fucking vest, all like manly like.
My goggles fogged up.
Yeah.
Except like he was shorter than me at the time.
At the time. So I grabbed him, pulled that motherfucker down, and just laid it.
Yeah, it was fun. It was fun.
That's all you get though for free.
If you want more, subscribe to our OnlyFans.
That's facts. These are sturdy tables.
Cass Hole says educating the next generation is what he would like us to talk about, and we just covered some of that. If you're not getting people into airsoft or helping grow the sport, hobby, whatever you want to fucking call it, I don't care. I don't know why you're not, because obviously you know it's fun, right? And that's why you're playing. You're like, oh, I love airsoft. Yeah, it's fun. Okay, cool. Now you got to keep it going so that way other people can play and it can continue to progress and change and evolve and get better and even more realistic, because that's what we're all looking for, right?
When you start playing airsoft, correct, you find the path you really want to take. Okay. Whether it's I'm going to replicate a real life army dude or whatever. Listen, when it comes to education, a certain person can only teach you so much. You have to have the want and you have to have the will to go get online, YouTube, hours and hours and hours of different gear, guns, play styles, the people you're going to meet, different events. Your want and will to learn is everything. Now, if you're just that guy who wants to go run, shoot, and scoot, be that dude. Or you want to be like the guys that fuck with us, Shatton, Baxter, Zombie, Caleb, making those ghillie suits, right?
Mm-hmm.
Fucking pristine. You could be... See, but that's a new path of... Hey, he's an airsofter, but he's devoting more time to creating ghillie suits.
Right.
Do you want that kind of knowledge?
Right.
So it's
Same
all about
thing
what
with
you
us.
want.
Like, I mean, we went from, I would say, probably two dudes who were pretty hardcore playing. Like, I mean, we were there every single game, weekend.
Every weekend.
Every time. Then we were like, okay, I feel like local games have kind of hit their extent of fun.
The peak.
Unfortunately, you get to a point where you're like, either you need to take a break or you need to change it up, right? And there's no fields here to change it up at the time. There wasn't any others. So milsims became a real thing for us when we found out about Broken Home, which was Oklahoma Invasion at the time down in Oklahoma. It was close. It was attainable. We could get there.
We could do it.
We went there and it ruined local games for us because we were like, holy shit, that was fun.
Yep.
So then you now are using local games as training or practice to get together and make things better and improve yourself for the next milsim. So now it's not like I'm going to local game for fun as much as you were going to local game for fun,
testing
but in
gear,
more training,
guns,
testing gear, guns, making things better. So that way, come the next major event you went to, shit was on point.
You know what I'm surprised we've never been asked?
What?
What made us stop playing? That's a question I've never been asked.
I mean, I feel like we've answered that a lot
without the question.
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
Because, like, I mean, what? I turned, oh God, I don't know. I was working through the time I was playing airsoft, but then when you work, things happen and you don't get to go to the play all the time. and then making money becomes important and other things become important. Airsoft ends up slipping on the back burner. Something I always wanted to do again, always want to pick back up and go right back into. But then you have like kids and life, and
real life hits you.
Real things happen, and there's other things outside of it. But
The people at Frog Holler.
and yes, Frog Holler, the guys who ran our field that we were close friends with actually ended up closing down their airsoft business. They shut down the games. They ran them. Somebody else tried to take it over. It didn't work. So the field was like, yo, we don't want to do this anymore. So I tried running games myself.
Yeah. Us.
It was kind of a nightmare a little bit. Yeah. And it was like at this local like park, and it was just awkward. It was just awkward. So it wasn't as good as having a field where everybody could just be comfortable and relax versus like a cop would roll in and be like, what the fuck?
And you're like holding a saw.
Right. Yeah. So it was
it's for us. And when like this, just all uphill. And then, like you said, it plateaus. Right. We go to an event, plateaus. We go to another event, right. And then just one day.
You're hosting games, you're up there.
And then one day, it just turns real hard and starts going right down the shitter.
And I think, honestly, airsoft is one of those hobbies you have to take. Either you have to take it in moderation, which now we understand more than anything is moderation is key. Like if you do it in the right amount of moderation, it'll never get tiring.
But trust me, we got our fix at the beginning hard.
Yeah, but also like if you do it a lot, it's eventually going to happen. You're going to hit a hard wall, and you're going to need a break for a little bit, which is fine.
Yeah.
Like in our case, we took a break, we came back, and I picked up right where I was. Like I want to grow the community. I want to continue to work on things. Airsoft is still something that's given me so much that I want to do a podcast where we can reach more people than ever now because of how far stuff has advanced since when we were on the forums. Like, sure, you had global connections on the forum, but it wasn't to the extent of being able to have
just jumping on Instagram and hitting a dude up.
Right. Like now we have we're having a face-to-face kind of conversation.
Right.
Like you can see me and I can't see you, but you're a lens.
Yeah.
But we're having open conversation here on the chat, and this right here gives us a platform to be able to grow and influence airsoft as a whole to make it better as we always wanted to and intended. Like I said, the first part of your team is to grow and make the airsoft community better, right? This is part of this.
And with the team, you gain kind of like that brotherhood.
Right.
Like, I don't know, like you can play with the dude, like me and him, just once a weekend, or you can be like, hey dude, pack all your shit, come to my house, we'll have this banging sleepover,
right?
And we can talk about why M21s are for M14s and shit like that. Like you can make a long life with a good person,
right?
And who,
right? You make lifelong friends out of airsoft, not just, oh, he's my airsoft buddy.
Yeah. And don't think when we slowed down on playing, don't think all that gear that was stuffed in my closet. I don't sit there and go, damn, they were good times. I thought that was it. I honestly did. When it slowed down and we stopped playing and we kind of went our separate ways for a while, I was like, dude, that's it. The saw is just going to rust away. The two gas blowbacks I had are going to rust away, So it was kind of unfortunate.
I mean, like,
thought it was it. That was my career.
I even sold all my gear off. I didn't have anything left anymore except for I still have a World War II helmet, which I probably will never let that go. But
because of where I was in my life and what airsoft did for me, I couldn't let a fucking thing go that I had.
Dude, to me, like, I was constantly buy, selling, trading gear constantly. Right. Like, I was heavy gear whore for sure. And my guns, it was more like
they come and go.
People could be having fun with these. And I put some time into my fucking guns, dude. I had an ICS M4 that I fucking I put some heavy time into.
Right.
And it was amazing shot. Like, fucking amazing. But let's see here. So educate the next generation.
You got to find your own path.
Don't be a
real.
bitch. People are
Please.
shooting you in a game that's meant to be shooting you. But also don't be that guy who walks up behind somebody and shoots somebody in the head just
Or
because you can.
Point blank
when-
to the neck.
Yeah,
That hurts. That's a bitch.
I don't really get it. Like, I mean, yeah, sure, it's a game about shooting people, but if you've got the drop on the guy, like, to me, it'd be more funny if you, like, knife killed him. But I don't know. Who am I? Let's see here. And then DM47's Scout said airsoft tactics, which we kind of covered that.
There's a whole 25-minute section on that.
Yeah. Funny how life works out and your relationship was just too strong. Yes. Definitely relationship has been very strong.
I think the reason why me and you vibe at such a different level than maybe somebody else we know, work people we know, we kind of have the same, like, mind. Like, okay, so, like, a lot of the people in our chat, they're alpha, right?
Right.
We see each other as alphas, so we respect each other on that level.
Right.
Right? But then it comes down to, like, I don't know, man. It's just like we on the same level of, like, we understand who's really upset if you're mad at me type girly
Right.
shit. We got all that out of the way at a young age when
Right.
we were younger, dude. So I don't
Yeah.
know what I'm trying to get it out.
It's
You know
kind
what
of
I mean?
like the best way I can put it in terms of, like, when we're playing together and we're actually, like, running and gunning together, I don't have to look around for Nasty because I kind of just know where he is.
Right. Yes. So, dude, I understand. I get that. But you're correct because I know you got my back. Like, you know, I've got your back at any time,
Right.
any situation.
Right. And it's like,
In real life, also.
yeah. And it's, I don't know. It's just, it's like a weird thing, I guess. Maybe
Yeah.
it's just knowing somebody
is.
for so long and playing with them for so long, or that you really put in, like, hard time. Because even when we didn't play together for a long time and then we went to a game, it was like I just kind of knew where he
Right.
was without looking for him.
Right. And I knew what to do. You knew what to do. We vibed
Right.
off each other. And be like, oh, wow, we haven't seen you in months. And we're like, yeah, I know. It's kind of weird. How's life going? Whatever. Game starts.
Right.
None of that bullshit matters. Right back into it.
Right.
Yeah.
The only thing that you really hit you is you're like, fuck, I'm out of shape. Fuck, I can't run this far anymore.
I don't know. Yeah. Man, you hit me with that pre-McDonald's ice cream, though. I'm in it all day.
In that porta potty all day. There's still a
Swamp
certain
ass.
respect even in that part of the sport, and to be knifed is
knifed.
actually pretty funny. Yes.
But have you ever been spooned?
Jesus.
I'm not upset.
Well-
I hope it caught that.
Next one was, we had asked, what do you want to see from us 2021? Baxter, of course, said, keep being you.
We appreciate
Unfortunately, that it will be the case.
Unfortunate. This might change, but this will not.
Yeah.
So-
I don't know, man. I really like the setup now. So,
Well,
It's-
listen,
I
we
don't know.
gave our table and 2 chairs a chance for a year.
yeah.
So sure, maybe small things will come and go, but this is solid. This
Yeah.
is what it is for a while.
This
So,
is
permanent.
a
Almost.
drunken drawing come to real life.
It was, dude.
Yeah.
Yes, we were fucked up, and I
Like-
was like, "Let's do this."
I don't know. I was just like, oh man, you know, the cool is this. Like, it's tweaked slightly from what we were originally
It's been
thinking.
different, yeah.
But
It
I mean,
works.
I fucking love it, dude. It really is like, this is a dope desk. And to have hand built it ourselves makes it even more like,
I'm too lazy to move. Ooh, slow touch.
just touch tips and
Yeah.
ooh.
Y'all
Yeah.
jealous?
Yeah, they are.
I would be.
MT6 Red Leader says, perhaps more talks with European players. Their fields are crazy.
Are dope. We've had plenty. Matter of fact, most of the people we've interviewed or had on the show have been from the other side. So
I want to know what...
Tip Tap.
Yes, it was a Tip Tap. I want to know what a crazy field is to them.
Right.
Like, bro, you're like, America Airsoft would be sick and blah, blah, blah.
This shit's
and then,
trash.
Like then you get here and you're like, and I'm talking local fields.
Right.
Okay, milsims are different.
Yeah,
like you go
that's a
to
whole-
GTI, bro. That is an insane fucking field. Yes, that is insane. And then you get helicopters and shit. It'll blow your mind. But you go to a local field versus their local fields where they got like Connex box fields and fucking
Huge
castles and
difference.
fucking old houses and
Yeah.
shit. Here in America, it's like, oh no, that's a lawsuit waiting to happen.
Yeah.
That's a liability. Nobody's going to play in this building. No way. Not unless you're like a super crazy lucky field or whatever.
Right.
I don't know.
Or the landowner's like, if he dies, he dies.
Right.
You know, like
I've
fuck
got
it.
insurance cover everything.
Yeah.
You know. But
Don't shoot my
local
combines.
fields, like at least here, we're like, there's like 15 cars out on the field. Wow.
Woo. Now,
There's
dude,
some shitty pallet wall. Wow.
if I could set up a trip with somebody like any of the guys we talked to, Alpha all the way to Anvil to anyone, be like, listen, I'm coming out to your country, not state, not whatever. I want to fly to your country and I want to play on what you consider to be like, meh, local fields and watch me freak out. And this was the best thing that I've ever done in my entire life. And then we're going to switch this around. You're going to come out here and see 30,000 miles of nothing and probably be like, this shit dope.
Right. That's what Shatton was just saying. He said most Europeans love our training centers, but we like their trenches and castles.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
If somebody was like, hey, I've got this field full of trenches, I'd be like, let's do this.
Yes. And there's Dead Man's Land.
Right.
That'd be dope.
Be fucking awesome. It would be fun. It would be fun as shit.
But no.
So
but
I would
re-
love to talk to more people
But
from Europe.
remember, they're short as shit over the seas. So our hyped people is like, yeah, boom. Ah,
We were
shit.
talking. I was actually playing Call of Duty live on Twitch with Alpha One Mike and a couple of the other guys, and they were talking. I don't know how they said something about somebody being tall, and I was like, "How tall are you?" And they were like, "Oh, we're 5'9", 5'10", and I was like, "Oh,
Weak.
Jesus." I was like, they were like, well, why? How tall are you? I was like, well, I'm 6'2". And they were like, holy shit. I was like, Nasty's like 6'5", 6'6". He's fucking pretty big.
Yeah.
And they were like, what?
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, dude. You guys are pretty short. And of course they were like, well, I'm not cornbread Americans.
I'm not corn-fed, dog.
Not corn-fed Americans, man.
Yeah.
But,
I would love to see some Japanese fields, trust me.
dude, Japanese fields.
Listen, no matter how you play or what style you play or where you play from, this guy will think this shit's dope.
Right.
This guy will think that shit's
Right.
dope. So you know what? Let's just all get together and buy a giant property.
Right.
We can buy half of Kansas.
Probably.
No, we
Pretty
could.
easy. Pretty easy.
$1,000 or two.
Old like missile silo sites.
Yeah,
That'd be
we could.
dope. Well, they're here actually.
We do have one, and it's for sale again. They want 67.8 million for it. So
Yeah.
if anybody's got a couple million, we can have a whole nuclear missile silo out in Kansas.
Yeah, I mean
That's
it'd probably
facts.
be in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Yeah, but dude, could you imagine waiting on an elevator for 4 hours to get down to the first level?
can
dude,
you imagine the elevator not working because it's been running for like 70 years? But then you got to
Easy,
do
though.
like 17 flights of stairs, and you're fat.
Exactly. You know, hey, Baxter. Hey, he said that's an easy loan. I mean, I'm pretty sure your credit score is legit.
Trump
change. Right.
Yes.
Trump money.
Yes. Yeah. Trump change.
Yeah. Hey, Trump, can I get a small loan? President? Old one?
But what Zombie said, especially in California up above, Zombie, I don't really want to hear anything because California has some cool fields.
But California sucks.
I mean, it's probably hot.
And if you're from there, you suck too.
Unless you watch our show and you're friends with us and you're cool, It's cool. No, it didn't freeze. I just was messing with you guys. It's pretty funny.
Oh, did me reading that you fake freeze?
Yeah, it was good. It's good. It was good. But no, definitely would like to have some more European guys, some more bigger names on here. Mainly just to drive content for you guys. I love having this small guy on. But everybody kind of also wants to know, like, I would love to be able to talk to some of the bigger names. Like, I think it would be cool to have Airsoft Alphonse on. I'm in the talks with random guy Kev, so we'll see if we can get him on. Next week, actually, our guest is Caber. Was AMS Caber, now it's like TS Caber. So he's actually a pretty cool guy on YouTube as well. Go check him out. Yeah, he's a pretty cool guy. Yeah. We're from New York, man.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome. Hey. I have just lost all train of thought.
I was waiting for you to say something along those lines.
Yeah.
Like, man, I don't even know what's going on right now. Did I shit my pants?
No.
Nasty is like 25 and has dementia.
Yeah. I've what they call, see, when you're old, you have Alzheimer's. When you're young, okay, like me, I have sometimers. So I straight just will blank the fuck out, dude. I'm sorry.
Sometimers.
Yeah.
Sometimes I remember, sometimes I don't.
Bro, I drive an automatic car.
Oh my God.
But I couldn't put it in gear the other day.
I tried to shift.
I was like, I don't have 5 gears.
Call sign
Play
dad
with it.
said more topless photos, which, by the way, if you didn't check out my topless, well, it wasn't really topless, but it was kind of topless.
It was
You should
pretty
check
good.
It out. It was pretty good.
Yeah.
All this stuff's on Instagram, by the way. The replies, all that stuff.
You know, long days on the plow. Yeah. Yeah, he gets it. And it's coming tomorrow or Monday.
Tomorrow or Monday.
How much?
Jesus.
Dude, it's been like that all day, dude.
G-Dog Airsoft. Interview with G-Dog Airsoft. If you want to be on the show, send us a message. Let us know. We'll have you on. Will it be right away? I don't know, because we've scheduled this season out a little ways. So I'm scheduled through February? Through February. Yeah. I held that. It's good. RTO Janky says, run a GBBR in Captivus. But I can't.
Why?
Because it's cold.
That's true. Because we do have 2 of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
First gens.
But if you guys have any questions in the chat, let us know. We're a question answering mood. And
Not really.
that's what I am. Nasty just sits
I
there.
will.
He'll forget. He'll be reading it and be like, did I read that? And then he'll read it again. I'll be like, did I read that?
Why
Like
you gotta
10-second Tom.
Why do you gotta be a
over
dick
there.
to me?
Why you always crying? So, but no, last week we had Anvil Tactical on.
He was awesome.
He
You need
was
to go
awesome.
follow him.
Yes. If you're not following Anvil Airsoft Tactical, go follow them. Because
He's got some sweet shit.
he does have some awesome stuff. So Zap Patch is most definitely underrated. And
What do we have for this up patch?
bro,
Did you forget about this?
no, I just thought about something. Imagine if you had a spot like that you went to work it, right?
And you put a zap patch.
And you put a Zap Patch. That way you didn't have to log in or type anything. You just
my
went
God.
boop, and it was ready right there on your phone, ready to go.
Inside your favorite sock.
Right on the bottom of the toilet.
Yeah. Dude, somebody, I will buy the Zap Patch, send it to you. Randomly, if you know you're going to travel, put one somewhere random and say, scan this. And it be just something amazing. The memeiest or the fucking, like, plug our show. And wonder how many people would...
I don't know. That would be really interesting. Like if you went to like New York, downtown New York, just slap one somewhere.
And say, scan this.
That would be cool.
And it could be anything. And it will be there for years.
That would be cool.
So, going live or recording. Pros and cons.
Let's see here. Pros and cons between going live and recording. There's not really very many cons.
There's a lot of cons.
Not really.
Because I don't have to worry about what I say when we're recording and not live.
So
because I can go cut that out.
But at the same time, like, we never really did cut anything. So the show was always kind of live. It was pretty much what you see is what you get.
Anything you did. Sorry.
We've only cut once or twice. And any other time you did see a cut is where the camera
either turned off or someone came downstairs, my phone rang.
Right.
Or we talked over each other like this.
Right. So being live didn't really change a whole lot. Actually freed up a lot of time because now that it's live, it continues. It keeps going. Right. It records it for me so I don't have to edit any video. I actually have my preset. I have my fucking LUT on the video. So you're getting the LUTted video. So you're getting the color grading I would want. You're getting all this stuff in the live. And I don't have to do anything for it. And then it uploads to YouTube for me. All I do is make a thumbnail like a day later. So, kind of a positive.
Yeah, but I also see a positive as sitting back and recording something. There's a lot of positives to that too. You know, especially if it's something specific that you don't want to go live for an hour and try to...
No. I mean, like, if you're talking the show wise, I love the live.
Yeah.
If you were talking like
it's great.
The fast line or something along those lines, like recording makes more sense.
Yeah.
It would be dumb for me to hop on here. We do a live fast line for 5 minutes and you're like, what the fuck?
But it also is the path you want to take. Not everybody wants to do lives. And they like their weekly upload schedule and their time they can go in and edit and make funny videos.
Right.
You know?
It just depends.
I'm lazy.
Like I said, what you're going for. So for us, this right here,
it's pretty solid. Jump in, talk, do our thing, leave.
Did you guys talk about the pint glasses? No, I did not. The pint glasses that we had when I had them last week, they're actually upstairs in the washer. That's why we don't have them. That's why Pickle Rick. But anyway, the pint glasses. If you want some of those pint glasses that are etched, that's the glass is etched with the Task Force Podcast logo.
It was pretty fucking solid.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you for the cup.
Yeah.
Wolf?
You can message One Hot Wolf who's in the chat. That's actually my mother. But she makes them. So
it's fucking
pint glass with the Task Force Podcast logo etched. I know some of you did order some, so thank you from me to you for my mom. But yeah, so I gave her the okay to use the logo, so you're supporting her in her
One Hot Wolf.
She does.
Drop your link thing.
She doesn't know how to do that.
Copy and fucking paste.
If you got an Etsy store, copy the link for the Etsy store and drop it in the chat right now.
Right.
That way it's there. They can just click it. So, but it's going to take you forever because you're like 87.
In half. She has Alzheimer's. Sometimers.
It takes all the time. That's why it's Alzheimer's.
Right.
But, yes, it should be pretty cool. Like the ones we have that she made, they're legit. I think they're fucking awesome. I would like to have them sitting here most every episode, but sometimes I'm lazy. Actually, I'm always lazy. I don't do the dishes. My wife does.
While she's in the chat.
Yeah.
So could we get if I'm a random dude that watches the podcast, and
Yeah.
I want something specific said
Uh-huh.
on the cup.
Right.
Is that an option? Could I like message you and be like, hey, that pint glass I saw on their podcast, I want that with their logo, but on the back side it says my name. Could she do
Yeah.
that?
She could probably do that. She could also do
Like,
like if you have a logo
shirt?
and you want it on there, you could probably do that. She can make vinyl stuff that can be ironed on.
Window?
Clothes or stickers if you want a vinyl sticker with your custom logo or Task Force Podcast logo, whatever. Pretty much all this stuff she can make. So if it's a sticker, some type of iron-on clothing thing, if it's a mask, you want a custom COVID mask that says COVID sucks ass or COVID's fake, then you can
We've
get
lost.
that. You know, you could have etched on the glass "Nasty's a bitch" on the back, and it would be funny.
And if you do, can you send me one?
I want a picture.
I would. It'd be right here every day.
Nasty's a bitch. Would never even be drank out of.
Nope. It'd be matter of fact, put a little shelf.
Yeah.
For everything. We need a PO box. Do you think it'd be worth it?
I don't know.
Because I get a discount.
You know, I was thinking about that the other day. I was like, dude, how cool would it be if we could do an unboxing or letter opening
Like
from
once a
you
month?
guys? Yeah.
The first of every month. Yeah.
Yeah, something like that would be cool. Like if you guys wanted to send a letter and us open it and have us do it on a live,
Yeah.
I think that would be cool. It doesn't have to be like a gift or anything. Like I said, it could be a letter. It could be pretty much whatever you want. You could send a dildo in a box and we could open it, and that would be fucking hilarious.
And it would
I
literally
laugh.
put on a shelf I plan on buying for us
Right.
right here.
Like I think that would be really cool. I think it would be something to be interactive.
Okay, just nothing used.
Yeah, not
And
like
if it is, send a picture of the person who used it so I can decide if it's worth putting up or not.
Shatton, I don't want your underwear.
Shat, I'll take them. We'll put them right up here.
Put them on a mask. Tidy whities with just like a
The shit
brown
stain.
tribal,
Yeah.
brown tribal mark right down the end.
Yeah, the
You
shit
made a
stain.
mask on purpose.
Actually, I think I can because, where I work, I can go down to the post office by the airport, and I think I can
there's
get...
a post office right here, right down by the house. Over
Oh, by that library. Yeah.
Yeah.
I could
Well,
probably...
25th.
In Arkansas. Yes,
Yeah,
right there.
right there.
And I could probably walk in, hand in my ID, and I'd get one for free.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That'd be dope.
That would be dope.
We should check that out.
Because right now,
Burnhouse Street.
thank you, Zombie, for dropping that in the chat since Mom couldn't figure it out.
Hey,
that
there it
is the
is.
link to the Etsy store for
Wow.
her. But yeah,
High five, zombie.
the burnout streak. Yes. But yeah, if a PO box is something you guys want to see, let us know. I think it would be cool. I think it would be really cool.
That implies I wear tidy whities. What if he wears a thong?
Ooh, maybe he does. I don't know,
Banana
man.
hammock.
Have you seen this picture with his shirt off? He definitely looks like a banana hammock guy to me.
I don't know.
I'm telling you. Congratulations, you received 100 messages today. Woo! You guys have said 100 things in the chat. I love it.
Today?
Yeah.
Fucking plebs.
What?
Hmm?
What?
I have no idea.
What?
What? I can call my people what I want.
Plebs? I don't know what the fuck that is. Plebs? I don't know. I don't know.
I like doing this Twitch thing, but I don't know Twitch terms.
I don't know plebs. What's it mean? Educate us all.
Start the countdown. Or the count. The 102.
101.
We need to go back and find who was the very first one to say anything in one of our live podcasts. That's interesting to me to find out who that would be.
I don't
Outside
know.
our moms, who was like the first one to say something?
What do you mean? Like,
The first one to type a comment on our very first live. I'd like to know who that is.
you go back and watch the very first live,
I'm going to. That's what I'm going to do.
And
It'd be interesting.
it'll pop up and you'll be able to see because it'll be in the video. We're at 103. Gotta keep it going. Technically 104.
Zombie, though, broke the...
Yeah. I'll check it out now.
Baxter's
on it,
fucking
man.
on it, dude. Yo, I forget though.
No, I think. Well, it depends. Are you talking Twitch? Well, it would be.
Well,
on
we
YouTube
didn't have
still.
YouTube when we did our first live.
Right.
You didn't discover that yet.
I didn't.
No. So.
But it did. I did still upload it to YouTube though, because I downloaded
Yeah,
it.
but
Because I recorded it.
I'm talking our first
The
live
the
comment.
chat. The chat will still be in it.
I know that. I'm saying I would like to. I'm interested at this point to know who that
The
was.
the first live video we did, I recorded it on the computer. So then I uploaded it to YouTube. So it is on YouTube. It just didn't get streamed live to YouTube.
Okay. Yeah.
So it is there.
Okay.
Yes, it's uploaded to YouTube. That's obviously is what we're arguing
Whoa,
about.
what did that say?
I have a line on the same underwear issued to the KSK. Why wouldn't I wear those?
Facts. That's facts.
Down to the ball support.
What up,
What up,
child lock?
He is on it. What up, child lock? Man.
Dude, at this point, does anybody have a beer they can
With the
bring
Five
me?
Bros. I don't believe it was with Five Bros. I believe the first actual live technically was me and
was just me and you?
Thumper.
Because I had to work.
15, maybe? I don't remember.
I had to work.
Me and Thumper for sure. That was technically the first live. And if I remember correctly, it was Aster. I think he was the only one who was on our live, which is the super tall dude from Five Bros.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
He made me nervous. I'm pretty tall, but he made me nervous.
Yeah. Task Force Podcast Episode 2 or Season 2 Episode 15 live on Twitch. That's the one. It should be the one.
Thank you. I'll have to go look at that.
Yeah.
But, it's crazy, though, man. We have said absolute useless shit all night. It was pretty good.
I like just having this conversation
Right.
stuff.
This is cool.
It's good.
This
Like-
so far, my little 2 cents on how we should do this season is kind of working out. It's not like hardcore every fucking time,
No, but I like to have the questions.
The personal time
and
with the
everything.
viewers.
Yeah.
Yes, so do I.
Yeah, Child Lock, you do have a letter from us. I can tell you what's in it if you want. Or you can just wait and find out. It's up to you, since you're in Florida. Which, if you're in Florida, I assume you're in Florida for a game. And if you're in Florida for a game, I hope you have a good time. And I hope the weather's nice.
I want pictures.
Yeah. Yeah. And if you're enjoying the stream, don't forget to follow, because Nightbot is on it like
Randomly
a mofo.
comes in here. Just randomly is like, choo, 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 everything you need to know. Did you update Nightbot about our new sponsor?
No, I need to.
Okay.
Yes, that one I need to add.
Yeah.
I did update our Instagram, of course.
Okay.
Nightbot. I did update Nightbot now to where
You spam?
you don't get spam blocked so easily. By the way, the personal handwritten letters with those was a very nice touch. I was not expecting that, and it was just amazing.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
You guys are amazing.
And I can say this to you. I didn't plan on handwriting letters, but I ran out of ink.
Hey, you know what though?
That's real honesty. But I thought it was shitty to put patches and a card in an envelope and send it to you with nothing.
Right.
And so I wanted to make each one personal. Normally I type the letters out personally because I can type faster.
And my handwriting shit.
My handwriting's not terrible, but the computer has spell check.
Yes.
That's a real.
I'm retarded.
Baxter knows what I mean because my letter talked about it. But normally I type them
Thank you,
because spell
Baxter.
check and I don't want to look like a complete idiot. So, but I didn't have it, and I still wanted to take the time to make sure you guys had letters. So I wrote them out myself, and I signed for Nasty. But it's pretty accurate to his handwriting, except it wasn't a crown. So,
Child Lock wants admin. So
Child lock.
you want to moderate? Is that what you want? You want a moderator status for this?
How do you
Because
become an admin in what? That's the question.
that's my question. Yeah.
On Twitch, on here, or do you want to become an admin on like the Discord? If that's what you're asking.
Yeah. I can do
because
it on Twitch right away.
It
but...
just depends. It just depends.
Yeah. All caps.
Yes, all caps. It just depends. So like, if you want to become an admin on any of the Task Force podcast stuff, really, it's just more with time and trust. There's a lot of you out there I have spent time with, and a lot of you that I trust that I would have no problems making admins, because I don't think you would like fuck anything up or do anything like to be a dick. So if you want to be an admin and you want to have that kind of like power, and I don't fear that you'll abuse it, then gladly, I'm a child. I don't care. At least I got mail. I get excited when I get mail. At least it wasn't an empty birthday card with no words in it from my grandma. Either or, I'm just down to help y'all out. Yeah, if you want to be an admin on Twitch, just let me know. Child lock. Let's see.
Just right click on his name.
I don't even know. Loop, loop.
Coffee cups. There you go. That'd be dope. You know what? One Hot Wolf. If you could find me an all clear, like glass coffee cup and have nasty put on, like you're holding it and it's like kind of cockeyed off to the side, I'd hella buy that off you.
How to make you an admin? I don't know, but
I
figure
can
it out.
do it. We can do it later.
Yeah. I know how to add you in another way, but I don't know how to add you from right here for right now. But that's okay. A coffee cup would be useful. I can use them for work. Yes.
I would say we need to worry about like Twitch admins and moderators and Discord moderators a little bit later when it gets bigger and there's a lot more traffic in and out. Because
True.
I mean,
true, but I also I wouldn't mind making Child Lock an admin right now, because then when things got bigger, I know that this person I can trust because there was nobody here until.
I'm not saying like anything directly was towards him. I'm just saying like in general, if 20 people want to try to be admins, I'm gonna hit you with 19 no's.
Right.
So. Oh, dude, a flag. That would be sick.
A Task Force podcast flag would be sick. I have thought about it. Did you know that having flags made is actually fucking expensive?
Yeah.
Like, holy shit.
Yeah. I want a banner.
But, I mean, a flag would be sick and something I'll look into.
We could definitely get into that.
The only problem with flags is like I'm having them made and then we're buying them and then they're coming to us, and if they don't sell, then they don't sell.
Right. I don't want to sit on them.
Right.
Cool.
Well, I do. I think I took the hoodie off. It's upstairs. I think I ordered a special hoodie. It's pretty dope. Task Force Podcast logo on the front, awkward on the mic, the patch on the left chest, and then big Task Force Podcast logo. This one on the back. If that's something you guys are interested in, you can let me know. I think it was like $30. It's not on our actual clothing thing though, because this one's through a different company, through not Teespring. It's through.
I think
through
merch is cool,
but
clothes are cool, but I don't know, man. Merch has always just been on just a different level for me. Like, if you want merch with our logo on it, cool, fine. But like, I don't know. It's just always been a weird like gray area for me. I could see having merch at like 2 million people that buy your music. Sure, I'm gonna drop some merch. But like patches, cool. Stickers, cool.
Did you have Sesh merch before anybody even knew what it was?
No.
Do you have Sesh merch now
I bought a sticker.
and a keychain?
Yeah, that little keychain. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was.
I don't know what the fuck Sesh is. A lot of people don't. But you see what I'm saying? So it's like, I feel like it depends. Like, if you really fuck with somebody hard or you really like their shit, having a t-shirt is like, it means something to you, not to other people. And without knowing it, you're helping that people like spread their brand, because people are like, what the fuck is that?
Right.
They might ask you, they might not. Like Task Force Podcast logo on the back of the car, right?
Whose car?
Well, it was on the back of the Soul before the engine blew up.
Yeah.
But logo on the back of the car. I actually was driving down the highway to work, and I got a message on my Instagram, Task Force Podcast Instagram, and said, "I'm behind you." I don't know this fucking person, but clearly they looked up my fucking Instagram.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So little things like that.
Baxter, dude, get off my dick.
I have to dip. Just got back from the field.
Later,
Got to
Locke.
clean. Get this Glock. Nice. Yes. Have a good night, Child Lock. We love you. Like normal love, not like weird love. Yeah. Nasting, dropping new terms.
Edumacating.
Edumacating us. Yes. Edumacate us. Sesh.
Team.
When do you guys get? Where do you guys get your patches from? I'm thinking of about changing my logo and getting my patches made.
Later, child.
I got them from a place called The Studio. Ordered like 200 of them for like $130 because they had them on sale. They were having a sale, 40% off, because COVID-19 was affecting their sales. I still have a bunch of them. I think I have probably like, I don't know, 75 of them maybe. But I don't know if I would recommend going with them. I think realistically PVC patch is the way to go. It would look the best.
Now, for our first patch at the time, hype.
Oh yeah.
But
Dude,
after seeing some of the patches we were given at the last event,
yeah.
and I'm like, damn,
Yeah.
looks like we sewed those.
Now, hey, with that being said, like in the future, when hopefully we can have some badass patches, like mushroom patches, mushroom stamp patches.
Oh yeah.
Stuff like that. Anyway, like it would be cool because you go back and you look at the original patch and you're like, wow,
This is what started it.
that's
Yeah.
that.
And it always will happen. Shadowbox Task Force
Right.
podcast patch.
And so like that patch, if you have one of those patches that we have now, no, I'm never going to have those patches again.
You
I will
have one
never
of-
I will never ever have an embroidered patch made again. If I ever order any more patches, it's going to be a PVC patch. So that was the one and only run of embroidered patches I will ever do. And then I'll do PVC patches.
And see, to me, it's just not like a team patch. That's not just like a, hey guys, let's throw all our money together and buy these cool $50 a patch team patch. No, like this is like a I'm trying to find the word for it. Just kind of like a we all or nothing. This is us. And this is what we're gonna do. My voice just cracked. Terrible.
14.
And a half.
Yeah.
But like it was something special, you know.
I knew that I wanted to be able to have a patch to give out when we went to the game because, one, as a thank you, because if you're doing stuff with us, it's generally going to be uncomfortable.
What?
Doing an interview just out of the random.
Oh, yeah.
So I want to be able to have something to give as a thank you, but also marketing, right? Somebody's going to see the passion. What the fuck is that? And they're going to ask. And it's actually cool now when
OG.
you see somebody with the Task Force podcast patch, ask to take a picture of them or whatever, because I like it's weird seeing them in the wild. Like, Delta Cutthroat. He actually sent me a picture earlier today and said, look what I spotted in the wild.
Yeah, I saw that.
And I was like,
yeah.
that's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Somebody had got one at the swap meet they had put on, and dude was wearing it randomly at a
Right.
game. So
That's dope.
that shit's fucking cool, man. Like, Who knows if the guy even listens or watches the show?
He just
I don't know.
was like,
He's just like, this is cool.
yeah, fits on my tiny ass
Right.
little spot.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe. Let's see. What have I missed? PVC does look nice. I'm just embroidering it because I'm old school. Also kind of went with the old school embroidered was, that's what patches were to me. So, but PVC just looks, it keeps the detail. The OG Task Force podcast is a limited edition. Yes.
OG.
Lake baseball cards. Yes. It will be like that. Like Baxter said, OG. Yes. Nasty, I remember when your voice did that all the time. Ha!
Tee-hee.
The knuckle. Made Snake a mask that said Spaceballs the mask. Yes, I wear it all the time, actually. Which, if you don't get that, then you're not really a Spaceballs fan.
Spaceballs wasn't even that good.
Spaceballs was fucking amazing.
It wasn't
I don't wanna
even
hear
that good.
anything.
Wasn't even that good.
It was.
God. It wasn't, man. Just like
Man,
Star Wars. Just
I just
like
went
all
from
this...
like 0 to ludicrous speed, okay?
Bro, you couldn't fuck with me right now if you want to. I'm a crack addict without his crack, bud. I'll take it all from you. I'll burn this house down sitting inside of it with you.
I'll come to the desert with you.
You know what? Fuck Spaceballs. You know what? I don't even care for Star Wars. Even when I am fucked up. It's just like, it's kind of stupid.
I don't know who this guy is behind me. But he doesn't
And
know.
I thought the P90
Yeah.
comment was bad.
Yeah.
You said it was shitty
Yeah.
too. So, dude, you know what?
Spaceballs, bro. Bro. I can't. Like, this dude doesn't even watch. He doesn't watch Star Wars. He doesn't watch The Mandalorian.
I don't even
He
know
doesn't
what
watch
that is.
Spaceballs.
Don't watch. No, I've seen it, and it was trash, so I never watched it again.
Your brain is trash.
I know. That
Young
was done on purpose.
Frankenstein. Bro. Young Frankenstein, quality. Young Frankenstein is like pretty much
What
Robin
the
Hood
fuck
Men.
is Young
Robin Hood Men in
Frankenstein?
tights. Robin Hood Men in tights. Spaceballs.
Trash.
I can't believe you. Robin Hood Men in tights, Spaceballs, and Young Frankenstein are the three, bro. The trio. And Dracula.
There's only
Dead and
one
Loving
trio.
It. Dracula, Dead and Loving It.
Your mom taught you wrong.
The quad. The four pillars, bro.
A certain you can close on nasty. You don't have to. Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna take my half of everything, Baxter. Okay.
So, Snake, next upgrade to the studio, a curtain so you can close Nasty out.
I'd be okay.
Bro, can you imagine if I just green screened him and then just sat like Pamela Anderson there? That'd be fucking hilarious. If you're talking, you're all like, but it's like Pamela Anderson.
Oh,
sitting there.
that would be great.
It would be funny. Yeah.
No, I mean, cool. You like what you like.
That's the coldest
I like
things.
what I like. Just what you like is shit. Those movies are trash.
Those movies are okay. You tell me one good movie.
Toy Story.
Poop.
You're just saying that.
No, like Toy Story. Like which one? Which one?
I didn't care for the last few. I think just the first one was really
The first one is all right.
That's it.
If you were gonna watch, okay.
Okay, let's hit me with it. Let's see it. Let's
Okay.
see it because we're past the time. We
If-
should be done.
If you're going to sit down and you're gonna watch a movie for
Saving Private Ryan.
entertainment, what is it?
Saving Private Ryan.
I can't disagree.
Okay.
If you're gonna sit down,
I haven't
you're gonna
seen
watch
one in a
you're
while.
gonna watch a comedy. What is it?
A comedy. Okay, so there's
Yeah, you
one
know,
with
the
that
thing that
Steve
makes you laugh?
Carell movie where he was a spy and he gets involved with this one lady. Actual kind of banger of a movie.
You don't even know the name of the
Nope,
movie.
because I don't watch comedies. Don't care. I don't have any off the top of my head. Now, I've seen some with you that were pretty good, but I just can't remember the names.
This is what I work with. Toy Story.
You said off the top of my dome piece. I currently watched Toy Story the other day. That's pretty fucked up.
Right.
Die Hard's good.
Fucking good.
Die Hard's good.
Die Hard is
I
very
can
good.
agree with, but the kind of the
If you're talking action movies, like you got Die Hard, Saving Private Ryan,
Rush Hour.
What?
Rush Hour with
Rush Hour's comedy is good. It's pretty
Okay,
good.
okay.
It's good.
So all Rush Hour, yeah.
But if you're talking action, Die Hard,
I Am
Black Hawk
Dark.
Down, Saving Private Ryan, Thin Red Line. Let's see here. Band of Brothers, Generation Kill. Let's see what I
Preachy.
can keep going. Let's see here.
I have a dark kind of. I don't find things amusing, so I don't try to. The Irishman was pretty good.
It's all right.
I've never seen that one mob movie that's like
Godfather.
50 hours long. Never seen that.
Yeah.
Don't care to.
Goodfellas. Goodfellas is good.
Goodfellas is good. Pearl Harbor. The first half of Pearl Harbor was good.
Yeah.
The love scene's kind of stupid.
Kinda
That's
gay.
eh.
Yeah.
Black Hawk Down off the top.
What a fuck, man. How do you get with your girlfriend? How do you get with your buddy's girlfriend? Like, what a fuck.
And put her in a single cockpit, P-51? Ain't happening, cuz.
Bro.
Yeah, it
What
ain't
a fucking-
happening.
What a dick. What a
Oh,
fucking
my
douche.
Carhartt order has shipped.
Oh my god. At least Nasty has a friend in you.
I think that's amazing. Yeah. See, right now we'd probably be having this
He
argument.
doesn't even
off
he doesn't
camera.
even know Toy Story. He doesn't even know Toy Story.
It's been a long time. You know, Woody, Batman.
When the man doesn't even get the joke.
I read it.
Do you get it?
Yeah, when he has a friend in you is part of the theme song of the first Toy Story. Got a friend in you. Yeah, I get it.
It's a friend in me.
Yeah, because he's saying it third person to you. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I need to start drinking at some point. So are we gonna do this?
Yeah.
I need a cigarette.
Hold on, now I'm trying to name like badass movies here. John Wick. All three.
Okay, can we say something?
If
Can we
you-
say something? No.
I'm about to fucking
Can we say something?
I will fucking just
I think that's the most gun correct movie I've seen in my entire life.
thank you. Yes.
Can we agree with that?
I'm on fucking par with that.
Okay.
I've never seen a movie where
Okay.
the dude actually reloads like at a legitimate timing.
And you can see him struggle like,
Yeah.
okay, shit, fine,
Can we
let's
take
go.
a moment
Yeah.
to recognize the amount of time Keanu Reeves put into training with Taron Butler from Taron Tactical and fucking took the time to learn all the jujitsu
Yeah.
moves that he learned for that. Like, the man is a fucking goat. He's a fucking goat.
Right, and doesn't, dude, it's terrible when you watch a gun movie and someone's like, bang, bang,
Heat and
bang, bang,
Collateral,
bang, bang,
yes.
bang, 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 and it's like, reload,
Bro.
ain't happening.
John Wick 2 in the catacombs with a fucking shotgun. Oh my God. And the fact that they were like they went legit with it, like, sure, there was a little bit of outlandish play, like
Sure,
killing a guy
it
with
has
pencil.
to be a little
But
crazy
you know what I mean?
sometimes.
Yeah. You gotta
It
have
has
some
to
like
be.
whoa moments, but
Dude, you
dude,
see that? Yeah.
like, it's fucking good. Yeah, John Wick.
John Wick's good.
Fucking Keanu Reeves in his 50. Dude's a badass.
I would give him a blowjob.
Yeah,
Theoretically,
not
solid,
even theoretically.
I don't know,
Yeah,
dude.
Clip
I'll
it.
call you.
clip it,
Clip it and send it to him.
clip it.
The task force will reach around.
You want to know? You want to
deep
know what we
throat.
need from you guys? We need you to start making clips. And if you don't know what a
Oh.
clip is on Twitch, I need you to go look up what a clip is, because I'm gonna start using them as Instagram promos. That way people know what they're missing on the show. So clip
What's
it.
that one movie he was in?
You all see the trailer for Nobody? No, I didn't. I did watch a horror movie that Keanu Reeves was in, and I gotta say this: I love the dude,
Not horror movie,
but
dude.
bro, he anything outside of action or stupidity with Bill and Ted. Which, by the way, let me let you guys know about this because Bill and Ted is a little bit of a throwback from my childhood, and I'm like excited about it. Bill and Ted.
Oh, that like that. Yeah, man. 80s
Yeah.
teenager kids. Okay, yeah.
Bill and
Yeah.
Ted. They just released a new one, and it's on Vudu for purchase. I bought that bitch. I gotta watch that bitch. I'm excited to watch it. I don't care how old they are. I bet it's good.
What's that one where it's like Jay and Silent Bob? That was
Jay and
good.
Silent Bob's good.
Yeah.
I like Jay and Silent Bob. That's a good comedy. It's good comedy.
Thank you. See, I know comedies, I just can't think of the names.
Nobody Looks Fire. I don't understand. Director's
Who's
cut
Nobody?
reloads because they think it isn't interesting. Yes, I would agree. That is exactly why they cut it, because they don't think it's interesting or to capture
Okay.
an audience. But when you make stuff more realistic, like that's what
Right.
people are wanting to see more of now. Like nowadays, like we don't shy away from blood, guts, and violence, right?
Okay.
Back in the day, Die Hard would have been considered a very gory movie,
Yeah.
but now
okay,
it's like
if you
funny.
let's say you keep feeding the young ages action movies where they're actually reloading and actually pulling off real firearm training, then our action movies were like bang 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 cut
Thank you,
scene.
Baxter.
And I have
Clipping.
100 I have 200 more rounds magically. Or Fast and the Furious where they shifted 32 times and they're at a red light. It's like what?
Yeah.
Die Hard, you know what? Die Hard's a hard like 2 stars for me.
What's this? What's this? Okay, yeah, the trailer looks good. Somebody put the link to the trailer in the chat because we can pull it up and watch it together. I don't know what it is, but I'm interested.
I don't care.
This is exactly what we were talking about. The show could go this direction, and now it's going this direction. Like, I don't care.
No, about what?
We can literally pull up anything on the computer. I need this chat or to drop the link to whatever it was they were talking
To
about.
nobody?
Not the link to the clip. The link to the
Nobody.
Yeah, nobody. I
Yeah,
guess.
I'm waiting for that.
Yeah, that's what I want to see.
Okay, then don't
So the
drop
show-
my shit.
No. The show
Don't
is
drop
like
my shit.
I will. I'm a mushroom.
Get the
stamp you.
fuck up. There it is.
Here we
Click
go.
it. Let's see it. Put it up.
We can
Put
open
up.
it and we can go live screen this shit.
Oh, it's even rated R. Huh. For idiots. Full screen. Full screen.
I don't know if they can hear it.
I could. They've seen it. Fucking play
Clearly.
it. Oh, this. This is good. I want to see this. Yeah. This shit looks
Dude.
dope.
Bro, the play on like old school music with this is sounds like the song from Jungle Book.
So you went from Better Call Saul.
Yeah.
So you went from Better Call Saul to this.
Better Call Saul to that.
That
dude.
does look pretty dope.
That looks really fucking good. That looks really fucking good. I'm trying to see if I can get this music to come up.
You're still worrying about this?
Yeah. Because I wanted to pull up some other stuff. So that way they could hear it. Monitor output. Try that.
That he says it's just very quiet.
It's probably just because you guys can hear it through my mic.
Probably. That's probably what it is.
Weirdly enough, though, it was working before we came in here, of course. That's the way this always works. Let's see. Aha!
Did you get it?
Yep.
So what are we looking up?
So there is
Mortal Kombat.
Bro, there's a 2021 movie. The images of
Later,
it
zombie.
look fucking amazing.
Have a good night.
Let's see here. I don't know if this video is actually like a video of it, but I will see if I can show it to you. So it looks fucking good. Mortal Kombat is from my childhood. This is obviously clips of other movies put together, but this is an actual image from it.
You killed my wife.
Like,
My son.
they just clipped some shit together.
You face your death.
They put some of the video game in there, but there's actual, like there's actual images of it available online, dude.
The fuck is that?
I love it when people make their own movie clips. Let's see here.
So I'm gonna do it first. I gotta go piss.
Wow.
So, and this has been going on way longer than normal.
What are you talking about?
So
You're crazy, bro.
I'll be right back.
Dude,
have fun.
I'm like, look at it. It just looks so good. It looks so good.
it's not that special.
Dude, Mortal Kombat was the fucking like movies.
I'm
when I
not
was a
saying
kid,
it
man.
wasn't, and I'm not saying it's not cool, but I'm not interested
So they're saying it's supposed to be rated R,
because of blood and gore,
No,
like
no,
we
no,
haven't
no.
seen before.
rated R, like fatality scenes. Yes,
Dude, they're too pussy these days to be able to take those kind of fatality scenes.
dude. I think
People are too
it's gonna
pussy
be
these
sick.
days for that shit.
It's gonna be sick.
No, I'm not saying it's not, but people are too pussy for that shit. They can't stand it. They couldn't be like, I can't let my 17-year-old go see that because I'm a fucking bitch. No, back when we were seeing movies at a young age, we were seeing shit like that. You know, my parents weren't like, no, you can't go watch a fucking movie because there's some gore in it like they are these days.
I guess I'm lost.
So if the
Your
new
phone puts off a bunch of static.
is it now?
No.
So if Mortal Kombat was like this one, like you're saying, was to have come out back when we were just a little bit younger, it'd have been hype as fuck, right? But that kind of gore, that kind of ball blowing up, you know, fucking skulls exploding, imploding bodies going to a different universe. I don't think parents would let kids see that these days. Those
Yeah.
kind of fatalities. You know, razor blade hats sawing through someone's
They're
fucking
letting them play
body,
the game.
but they'll let them play the game.
Yeah,
right.
they've seen it.
Yes,
they
but-
don't care.
We just have a pussy generation. I gotta go piss.
Well, whatever. On that note, we'll wrap this out because obviously we're getting long for Nasty.
You can stay.
Because
I just gotta go piss.
he's a bitch. Which, that's a throwback to an episode.
I just gotta go piss. Watch me turn you down.
Watch me turn you down. All right, I'm going to turn you down because first we got to hit our sponsors, and you have to say just buy it so you can't leave yet. So we've got 6 mm
Just buy
Plastic. You need to check them out. 6mmPlastic.com. Use code TASKFORCE20 20 for 10% off your order from them. And we got Dynamic Fuzz. Check those guys out, of course. Slap the fuzz on your shit. You know the deal by now. TFPOD, all caps, 10 for 15% off your order from them. Let's see. We also got TS Blades. You can check them out at airsoftknives.com. Ooh,
you got
got
it
it right
this
this
time.
time.
Yeah, you got it
and
this
then
time.
that's TS-Task Force 2020 to get 10% off your order from them, or 15% off your order from them, excuse me. And then, of course, the newbie, Anvil Tactical. Go to anviltactical.com. anviltactical.com. Go check them out, and you can use code TASKFORCE21 for 15% or 10% off your order.
You know what? It's a
some
just use
percentage.
The,
It's a
use
discount
the
code.
fucking discount code.
Go buy a Zap Patch. Don't be a
And
bitch. We
don't
love
get
you
money
guys.
off of it. Go get it. Go buy it. Go spend it. Get the discounts. Deuces on the flip. Team Chess.
We love you guys. We'll see you guys later.
You know you really didn't have to do that.
Show screen.